Hello, welcome. It's such a pleasure to have you. Welcome to my lab, one of two labs that I've developed here at FAU. Please come in. So this is Environmental Microbiology Lab, Microbial Biotech Lab. When I came to FAU, it was 29 years ago. There was nothing in the lab, it was zero. Everything you see was developed here through partnerships, grant writing, and things like that. So there we have the fluorescent microscope. This is where my students stay to do computer works, in silico works, analysis of the DNA sequences. Here is a work area. Of course, you have the homogenizers, multiple infrastructure here. Everything we need to do environmental microbiology, including our pumps for ultrafiltration. -80, we have one in-house for the collection that we're developing for USDA. And we have all the infrastructure really that we need. Hybridization chambers and spectrophotometers and incubators over there. We've had the opportunity to develop a lab of this level of sophistication. And here you have the basic safety cabinet. It is a BSL2, and all of my students are trained to use it. And so here we do a lot of culture transfer. We handle all sorts of bacteria of level 2. And of course, these are basic laboratory infrastructure that you see. Let me quickly introduce you to my other lab where we have the sequencer, the genomic sequencing, and we do microbial sequencing. This is funded largely by the $1 million grant from the USDA, which we have used to establish a center that we call the Microbial Innovation Cluster. So here you have our documentation system, the gel duct. We have another gel duct in here, the DNA measuring instrument, the nanodrop. We have a spectrophotometer UV-Vis, so you could see in the visible range and in the UV range. It could do miracles. That Synergy is a fantastic instrument. We use that to measure hormones. When we screen for beneficial bacteria, we use that to see which bacteria are making the most phytohormones. And here you have the nanodrop, Oxford nanodrop gridiron sequencer that we procured using the USDA grant. And we can do all kinds of genomic sequencing here, but mostly we do microbials. We'll very soon be doing some plant. We've got the qPCR machine, one of the best of Quanta Studio, and we have the regular PCR machine that you can use for these for detection of any viruses actually and bacteria. So it's a wonderful lab. We can do literally anything in the microbiome realm. We do microbiome work, environmental microbiology, public health, and it's been my pleasure to develop this lab for FAU from nothing.